The fourth question on her manga tag is, what is the newest volume of manga that I own? And that happens to be right here.
Yo,
how's it going, Tsundoku? I'm back with another manga tag video. This is from Shayla from Shaegeeksout, and the information for her channel is in the description of my video if you want to check her out. The fourth question on her manga tag is, what is the newest volume of manga that I own? And that happens to be right here. And I already actually filmed this once, which is why the box is open. I know that's weird, that's not how I do, but the video died, and so I have to do it again. But here goes nothing. So, first newest manga that I've got is My Hero Academia Vigilantes Volume 1. This was on sale at RightStuf the beginning of the month for like $5. How could I not, right? This is also My Hero Academia Vigilantes Volume 2. Also on sale, super on sale. And I don't know anything about the Vigilantes spin-off series, so hope it's good. This, however, is My Hero Volume 15. And the back looks awesome, actually. It's getting crazy. My Hero's getting super crazy, and the 15th volume. All of these like just barely came out, which is why I'm super excited about this one in particular. This is The Promised Neverland Volume 6. Oh my god, I'm super stoked to read this. I cannot wait to read this. You guys, if you don't know about Promised Neverland, you're missing out. It is so good. Don't sleep on this. I promise you. If you like Death Note, if you liked all that creepy mind games sort of story, you're gonna love it. This is Blue Exorcist Volume 20. Now, Nana's actually reading this. I haven't read most of it, but Volume 20 came out at the beginning of the month, so she'll be stoked to get that. This is a brand new series called Radiant, and I've heard only good things about this, actually. The art looks super good. I was in a Barnes & Noble earlier this week, and I checked it out because I was curious, and it pretty much sold me. I thought it was awesome. So, Radiant. And this is, oh yeah, of course, this is Girl from the Other Side, Volume 5. This is a great story. Also really creepy, but also really cute. Definitely like Girl from the Other Side. This is where we get into Shayla's first question, which is, of the big three manga, the Naruto, the One Piece, the Bleach, those are the big three for me, at least. What is my favorite? And my favorite has to be, hands down, Bleach. I got into Bleach from the very beginning. The very beginning. Like, I remember when there was one volume of Bleach, and we bought it. I didn't buy it. Abs bought it. But I read it, and it was so good. And we were waiting for the next one, waiting for that. And there's Volume 2. Okay, now we're waiting for Volume 3, waiting for Volume 3. I love this series. Absolutely love this series. It's the least popular of the big three, I would say. Maybe that's why I like it, because I like underdog stuff. But I absolutely love Bleach, and I'm sad that it's over, but I'm very happy that it beat Naruto by 2 volumes. That gives me a little bit of joy. So Bleach is my favorite of the big three. Now, next question is what's the best shonen manga that's come out from 2015 until now? And that for sure has to be, again, as I said before, The Promised Neverland. Promised Neverland is so damn good, you guys. It's so good. I hope it ends well. I've heard that it's actually wrapping up here in a second, so I'm excited to read the ending and figure out what the ending is. But as of now, it's bloody fantastic. I absolutely love it. Don't miss out. I promise you, you're gonna dig it. Question number 2 of the tag is, what is the oldest? No, question number 3. I'm sorry. What's the oldest manga that I own? And I was actually asked this a couple times before, but that has got to be Dragon Quest. This was printed back in 1990. I'm sorry, printed back in 1990. So it's actually older than I am. But Dragon Quest. I wish this was translated into English because it looks super sweet. We just don't. There's no market for Dragon Quest here in the States, and there hasn't been up until like maybe Dragon Quest 11 will do it. I don't think so. People still aren't buying it. Whatever. Question number 5 was, what is my favorite, or who is my favorite anime or manga character? And absolutely, I cannot think of a better character than Rurouni Kenshin. Kenshin Himura is like the pinnacle of good. He's so good, he's so righteous, and he just wants to help people, and he loves everybody, and he's repentant for all of the crazy shit that he did. Kenshin's actually the series that got me into manga back in like 7th grade. My first manga was Kenshin #1. I eventually I will get into why the character of Rurouni Kenshin is so pure and so good, and why I specifically like him, and how he speaks to me on a personal level. For now, just know that Kenshin Himura, the Hitokiri Batosai, is the best manga character for me, at least. The next question is, who is my waifu / husbando? And I don't really get in, like, I haven't ever gotten into the waifu meme. So I mean, I don't even know what that question means, but I do know who is the worst husbando, and that has got to be Goku. Goku sucks as a husband. He sucks as a father. Dude's always skipping out, going off to train, getting killed, doesn't know how to drive, doesn't take care of the family, none of that shit. Dude sucks. He sucks as a father. Best fighter in the universe, sucks as a father. The next question was, what manga is my guilty pleasure? Now, anyone who knows me knows that I love Nana. Like, the Nana by Aizawa is probably my 3rd favorite manga of all time. I love it. It's excellent in every way. It doesn't end though, and that's the problem. So what fills that void? Nonnamous Toys fills the void. At least for me, pretty good. It's still about music. There's still love triangles. It's still shoujo. It's still very overly dramatic. The characters are a little less mature than I would hope for, but it's not perfect, but it is pretty good, and I like it a lot. And they're being released on a semi-regular basis, and as long as the author doesn't fall ill to some horrible disease, we'll continue to get them. But it's like only half of what Nana is. Like, Nana is like 10 out of 10 for me. This is like, so far, but I've only read up to 6. So far, it's like 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. So it's good. It's kept my interest, but it's not the best. And because I skipped out on the waifu question, I'm actually doubling up on this question. And my other guilty pleasure is Attack on Titan. And Attack on Titan is I want to hate it so badly, but it's so good. It's such a good freaking manga. It's such a great story. I wish I hated it. I used to hate it, and then I read it, and now it's the best. It's one of the best things ever. It's so damn good, you guys. And I feel my guilt does not come from reading it in its essence, but my guilt comes from not reading it for so long and being so opposed to it. I mean, the art is trash, but whatever. The story makes up for it, leaps and bounds. Next question, the 9th question, is who is my anime or manga hero? And that's actually a really good question. I was speaking to Abs about this earlier, and I was like, Vegeta, for sure. And he was like, Vegeta's killed like a bajillion people, and he's blown up planets, and he's done horrible shit. I don't think he can be considered a hero. I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, Piccolo. Piccolo's a hero. Hands down, Piccolo's a hero. And the more I thought about that, I was like, no, like he did some heroic stuff, but he's not a hero. And I think you could consider a lot of anime and manga characters heroes. That's what makes them, like that's what makes the story. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Tenma from Naoki Urasawa's Monster is super freaking heroic. I don't know if he's a hero. I don't know if he's the best hero. Like, who's the best hero? That's the question. And I was like, okay, well, who's a mangaka that is a hero to me? And I could think of so many, and that didn't help me at all. But then I remembered that the complete essence of heroism has to belong to, I have to give it to Haru Glory from Rave Master. Haru is such the definition of hero. It's ridiculous. He's a perfect. People would call him like a what is it, the like a Mary Sue. Is there a Mary Sue for boys? I don't know what it is, but he's that. Like he's written too good, and that might be a problem today. But when I was reading it when I was like 12 years old, no, that was not a problem. He was so good. He didn't ask to be the Raid Master. He just freaking handles his business. He's gonna send everybody home safe. He's gonna save the Earth. He's gonna do whatever he's gotta do because he's a damn amazing hero. Read Raid Master. Raid Master is absolutely some of the best manga that I've ever read. Okay, there's one more question, but before I get into that, I am going to tag other people. I don't know if I'm supposed to tag other people. That's usually how tags work. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So I am tagging Stumps from Stumps manga and anime, or manga and comics, and I'm tagging Denny from Dendor. These are both up and coming manga channels. Check them out. They're gonna be in the description of the video also. And then I am tagging Andy from AndromedaReads. She hasn't done anything in like a year. She probably doesn't even watch this. If you guys can somehow get it to her, that would be cool too. But I definitely would like to see more from her. I hope she's doing well. If you hear this, yo Andy. And so the last question on Shay's list is, what is a manga series that I have dropped? And I can only think of one series that I've dropped, and that is Volume 22 of Berserk, Volumes 21. Oh God, don't kill me.